Hello everybody, here's Pia from 19 Grams. I'm the head of the Advent Calendar, and I brought with me our Advent Calendar in order to introduce you a little bit to it and show you how it works so that you get the full potential of it. So this year's Advent Calendar is coming with a few things like this. I really hope you took part in the Brag With Me campaign, because you can actually win a really cool coffee subscription for a whole year if you post a picture with you and the Advent Calendar on Instagram. So don't lose this one. Also new to the Advent Calendar this year is the coffee feedback card in 2 languages. We really want to know how you like the Advent Calendar, which coffee is your favorite. So this year you can score each coffee and in the end give us the results and tell us what coffee was your favorite. We really want to know, so submit your results later on. But let's dive into the calendar. It's 24 different coffees from 24 different origins, which is really cool. And we start with number 1, obviously, and go all the way down to number 24. The coffees are in a particular order, so this is because we really want you to explore every region where you go, and every region has a particular flavor profile. So in order not to change too many origins around and to swap the grinder settings, I know that's a big issue for a lot of you guys. We put them in a particular order so that the change of the grind settings won't be much of an issue. We have a little example here how you can brew the coffees. You do not have to do it. It's just an example if you really don't know where to start, but we absolutely recommend to start with your approved recipe that you usually use at home with all the other coffees as well, in order not to too much messing around with the beans, because it's 50 grams in each tin. It's not endlessly, but it's enough for one day and at least one really good coffee. So if your coffee tastes too flat or too acidic, we recommend changing the grind setting of the coffee. If you instead have a version with already ground coffee, we recommend changing the ratio of coffee you use for your recipe and the water. Easy fixes. So I already mentioned we have 24 coffees from 24 different origins, starting with a wonderful, very spicy coffee from India. And then we're walking our way up to, I can't spoil that now, but somewhere else. Coffees are all a little bit grouped to their original region so that you don't get too confused. But I can spoiler a little bit. We are going to have a coffee from Myanmar for the very first time this year. Some of you might already have tried it and bought a bag because it's on the shelves right now. Also, China's back. We had it a few years ago, and this year we are super proud to have a coffee from China again. And actually, we do have 8 coffees from Africa this year, which is like super exciting, super nice, fruity, flavorful profiles from Africa all over the place. So yeah, you can really look forward to something. I want to say at this point that we love all these coffees and we chose them, selected them carefully, but you might not like them, or like not all of them. And that's kind of intended, because each coffee comes with a very distinct flavor profile, and maybe you do not like a very, I don't know, spicy coffee from India, but you really appreciate a flavorful, fruity coffee from Kenya. So this way you will find out what your preference is, and you can afterwards go and buy those coffees accordingly. So don't worry, don't write mean emails to our support team and say the coffees are not all really good. They are, but flavor profiles are very subjective. And if you, after this calendar, know what you like in coffee, that's a really big benefit in buying coffees later on. So the most important thing is enjoy it, enjoy exploring, and have a lot of fun. Merry Christmas, everyone.